I don't have any real need for vindication. I know what I've seen.
That was a pretty big smile on your face, though.
It's good. It's not bad. Certainly it's good.
Now the Pentagon is funding more experiments at the Naval Research Lab in Washington, D.C., and at McKubre's lab in California. We wondered what Richard Garwin would think of the Defense Department's appraisal.
The experiments leave no doubt that anomalous excess heat is produced.
Well, that's a statement.
You just don't buy that.
Well, I am living proof that there's doubt. Now, they can say that an excess heat is being produced, but they can't say there's no doubt. All they can say is they don't doubt, but I doubt.
If you ask me, is this going to have any impact on our energy policy, it's impossible to say because we don't fundamentally understand the process yet. But to say that we don't fundamentally understand the process and that's why we're not going to study it is like saying I'm too sick to go to the doctor.
You know, I wonder how you feel about going public, endorsing this phenomenon on 60 Minutes, when maybe 90%, I'm guessing, of your colleagues think that it's crackpot science.
I certainly was among those 90% before I looked at the data, and I can see where they'll be very concerned when they see this piece. All I have to say is read the published results, talk to the scientists, never let anybody else do your thinking for you.
There was one more scientist we wanted to find, a man who left America in disgrace and retired with his wife to the English countryside. Martin Fleischmann, the man who announced cold fusion to the world, is hindered now by years, diabetes, Parkinson's disease, and maybe a little bitterness. At home, he pulled out an improved version of his experiment, something that he was working on when he was hounded out of science. When you hold that in your hand and you think back on what's happened these last 20 years, what do you think?
A wasted opportunity.
Wasted? Because it was discredited at the time. He told us he has two regrets: calling the nuclear effect fusion, a name coined by a competitor,
If you loaded the cell with heavy water,
and having that news conference, something he says the University of Utah wanted. Now that you know that your experiments have been replicated and improved upon in labs all around the world, I wonder, do you see a day when homes will be powered by these cells, when cars will be powered by these cells?
I think so. It wouldn't take very long to implement this. You make me feel that I should take a part in this.
I'm getting you interested again?
Yes.
The potential is exciting.
The potential is exciting.